Hi there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Steven, and this is
Gio.
back in the theater for another reaction. This one is Lilo and Stitch, the real-life adaptation of
Yeah.
the animated film. I believe it was in 2002, something like that, the original. I don't
Early
remember.
2000.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
So we have its director, Dean Fleischer Camp. Forgive me again if I'm pronouncing the names wrong. We have Sydney Ogudong as Nani. We have Maya Kalua as Lilo. We have Chris Sanders
That was
as
easy.
Stitch.
That was
We
easy.
have Tia Carrere as Miss
That was easy.
Keiko. And we have Jason Scott Lee as Lao. Forgive me for the names. And we have Zach Galifianakis. Forgive me for these names, as Jumbo.
Those are the two aliens.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to say, watching it, I liked it. They're missing a few things. There's the shark character,
Oh, man.
Captain Gantu, that I thought was really menacing in Lilo and Stitch and offered Stitch a real adversary. This becomes more of a comic situation, I guess, for kids. So I missed that character. And Ving Rhames as Cobra Bubbles, as the CIA agent. I thought he could have been brought back easily. Since they brought back Tia Carrere, who was doing the voices in the original one, to come back for this, I thought that would have been a no-brainer, but apparently not. Overall, there was a few parts I laughed, a few parts I got a little teary-eyed. Ohana means family. Okay, I cried a lot. I use this shirt as Kleenex. And, there are a few changes. As you know, she gives up Lilo over. It's her grandmother, correct?
No, it's her neighbor.
Neighbor, excuse me. Her neighbor takes over as legal guardian. So apparently, this whole thing.
Spoiler alert.
Most know it by now. They say, Ohana means family, and you don't give up and leave it. And a lot of people are complaining. I heard online that she does technically give her up, but she's going to school to become a marine biologist. And she's with someone she trusts to get a better life for her and her sister. So I think she's doing it for the greater good. I didn't see a big deal of it. Although, again, I'm going to say Captain Gantu should have been in the movie. And I think Ving Rhames coming back as Cobra Bubbles would have been awesome, in my opinion. But overall, still, I think it's one of the better live adaptations of one of the Disney films since they've been doing this reimagining of their animated features. You?
Okay, so Rotten Tomato gave it 72. Audience 93. You gave it?
I'm going to say 85.
See, I'm in the high 80s. Close to the 90s. I loved it. But there's a lot of things missing, a lot of things turning. I wanted to see Stitch doing the Elvis song. It doesn't have to be in front of her, just doing that little thing, and then maybe when Lilo goes inside, he acts like a dog kind of sense, And she goes, but I swear the record sounded different of Elvis Presley because he was imitating Elvis Presley. There's a lot of things missing, but I agree with him. There's a lot of very wet eyes moment, and the whole story of the movie is that as much as Lilo saved Stitch, Stitch saved Lilo because we missed the first 10 minutes because we were late, okay, on traffic and everything. So when we watched the beginning, it was beautiful because when she seen a falling star, which was a spaceship, she wanted a best friend, and he ends up protect her back to be there for everything he wants and everything. And Stitch became at the end until the end all of that. And Stitch with her, she saved his life because he became to know what's love, what's family, and everything. And that's why he didn't get contaminated, killed, or whatever from the empress of the empires and all that. So they both needed each other to a greatest degree possible. Now, like Steven, he beat me to it about people saying, oh, the ending sucks because it's not the same as the cartoon. Here's the reason why I love the new ending, okay? It's this. You do not sacrifice all your life for somebody as a payback because then you're going to hate yourself because you sacrifice your life for somebody and your life and you blame on that person for the rest of your life. This one here is trying to say is, look, to love your sister, you have to love yourself, what you're doing. And they found a compromise that they both agree with each other and thank God for science and everything. But even now with the planes and boats, like example, if you have to go to school, you have to go to campus the farthest away from the house. Because don't forget, if she wants to go to the military, oh, it's okay. But to go to school for the same, you do the same kind of thing as the military. Oh, it's not okay. You know, and she's trying to be a better sister in the long run. That when she has a great career and everything, she could actually give her sister a better life. That you're able to be together a long time. So all those little crybabies saying, "Oh, change," because yes, but I'm happy with the psychology of the thinking is saying, it's like, look, stop making sacrifices. You gotta love yourself first to love somebody else more. And she did that. She became a better, because even the sister said, Lilo, in the single goes, I like you more as a sister than a mother. Her going back to school and learning and taking the trade that she loves, she ended up becoming a big sister. And which Lilo ends up loving even more because whenever they see each other, you can see it's all emotional love and everything. And you see that it's a reunited family. And at the end, there's a little cement plaque. You see all the family. At the end, you see Stitch putting his name there. I don't know if he did it or Lilo or the sister did it, but whatever, it was a beautiful way of ending it. And I can agree with the writer did what he did. It's like, look, enough is enough that women, or even men, but mostly women, have to sacrifice all their career, all their life, because it's a thing to do, but you hate yourself when you look at yourself in the mirror. So love yourself, like I do. That's why I have a lot of mirrors in my house, because I love myself. And I gotta stop down because I sound like Trump.
Too much information.
So that's it. So I personally, I mean,
go see it in the theater or wait for
theater. It's like and Stitch. He's my kind of character because it's the first Disney character that reminds me of the Looney Tunes. He's like a Tasmanian devil with Bugs Bunny. He has attitude, he has character, he has charisma. He makes me laugh. Just his gesture with the water sprout from the bartender.
Yeah.
She goes, until the 3, you better put it down. 1, and he sprays. I was laughing. You know, it's like he has. It's one of the example. If you have pets. And you have the little conniving little animal in your life, or it's a dog or a cat, or in a bird. Because I see these parrot videos that are amazing. They're conniving. They're always trying to outsmart you. He's the ultimate one. So it's funny. It's the little cute romantic part with the neighbor next door, where the mother says, "Okay, stop it." He goes, "Yeah, stop it because you're ruining everything." You know, like I was laughing because it shows that they're made for each other because he's the quiet one and she's the more peppy one. You know, it has everything. And if you go with your kids, while they're laughing, you're gonna chuckle. Then when you're laughing, your kid will look at you as like, "Okay, what are you laughing for?" And that's why it's a really well. I haven't seen a lot of Disney movie like Disney's been wrecking bad movies for myself, and this one personally I liked it. I just wished him more of doing the Elvis Presley thing. That's it.
Yeah, I have to agree. So are you gonna say it's worth to go see in the cinema for a family
to make them all happy if it's full price? But if I were you, go to cheapo night.
Yeah.
And all that money you save,
go have a meal.
You tell them, look, I'll bring you to the restaurant you want you want to go eat on me because it's gonna cost you 20% more. Because you're paying half price, and all that money you save is half the food is free.
Yeah,
that's why I look at it.
All right, so this is Steven, Gio.
No, I'm Gio. He's Steven.
Trying to do Lilo and Stitch, switch it around. Recommending this movie. Go see it. Family night.
Yeah.
All right, so that's us saying.
Arrivederci, people.
Ciao.